What's going on, everybody? It's Monkeyfarm, and we are back with another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. We're here on the Pooping Evolved server. Thank you for joining us. If you couldn't tell by the title of this, I am attempting to build a giant skull like I did in Hermitcraft here in Ark, and it's going to be super cool if the plans work. If for some reason you can't tell that from the thumbnail and the title, that means I probably didn't succeed. But we are going to try to do that, and I think I have prepared things correctly to be able to build that. So if you missed last episode and you are interested in how building works here on the game, make sure you check out that video. I'm going to go take care of some of these raptors real quick. But that video shows like the foundation, how how you can connect things together and what the requirements are to build kind of, just like the basics. So one thing I wanted to show you, I mentioned this in the last video, that if you have foundations or, ceilings, which are considered foundations way down on the ground there, you can actually connect more than two blocks, I'm calling them blocks, two, items to the one that is attached. So we have a pillar going up this behemoth gate on the inside, if you remember, and the pillar ends right there on the left. And then we have 4 ceilings connected to it. And normally you'd only be able to connect 2 ceilings, but since we have that floor, all of those floor, ceiling platforms down there on the ground, this will act as a ceiling rather than something you're trying to build over air. So it lets you build it. So that's the one cool thing about how building works here, that you're not totally limited. As long as you set up your ground foundations correctly, you can do all of this fairly easily. So I'm going to fill in the last one there for you just so you can see it. I wish I had reverse on the bird. I don't think he can fly backwards. Anyway, so I'm going to bring out a couple blocks here from the center. Okay, got that there. Took long enough. Okay, so we have, let's see, the platform's down there. I want to bring it out one more, and then I have to hope about something because I'm not sure if it's going to totally work. But I want one more here. I need to scoot back a bit. Hang on. Or go out further here and place it. Oh, I almost had it, and then the bird kept going. All right, let's get over here. This is slow-mo. Slow-mo. There we go. Got it. Okay, so that is at the very farthest that I have built a foundation down at the bottom. But what I actually want to do now is I have a wall, and I want this to go down underneath. And I think I just saw a green snap point, so I think it's gonna work. All right, I circled around. This is painful sometimes, but there's really no other way to build like this without a bird, really, because you can't like jump up. You can't place a block to step on very easily, and then if you did, you'd have to break it and you lose the item. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. And I want to build another one down below that. I'm not sure. Let's see, I think I can do that. I do want to build one above it too. So this is going to be a floor here. So I'm going to bring out some more platforms here, and they're all going to come out to this level, and it's going to kind of mirror what I have on the ground there. And then I'll be back. All right, so below this top ceiling thing, I want to bring down a wall here. And I've messed up and lost a couple blocks just because they didn't place to the place I wanted them to. And these right here are actually going to be like the teeth hanging down, so you can see like there's going to be one there, and then there's going to be, stop moving bird, there's going to be another tooth hanging down on this side as well. And all of this is going to be replaced with stone. And then at some point we'll probably paint it to be like skeleton colored. I don't know if that will be white or gray or whatever works. We're going to spray paint the whole skull to be kind of a bone color or something. So hopefully that will look pretty awesome as well. I can't wait to get that. And there. Okay, so there's the other tooth. And we have 5 blocks. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need more walls. I'm too close, so I can't put a wall here. And there's a wall, and there's a wall, and we need to do the same on the other side. So I'm also going to box these off, so they're not going to be like a flat thing hanging down. I'm going to put walls on the side as well to make it look like it's 3-dimensional, of course. Alright, so far things are coming together really nicely. Haven't had any issues where things wouldn't place or things wouldn't go the way I wanted them to. I'm actually thinking of making these teeth a little bit bigger. They look a little small given the size of the mouth, which is kind of the behemoth gate. I'm thinking of, I may put a couple teeth up on the corners of the base as well for like the bottom jaw. I wasn't really planning on building the bottom part of the jaw, but since I had to build this platform below in order to build all this stuff on top, it kind of looks like it fits. So this is going to widen out a little bit. It's not going to be as tall as you might think. It's not going to be gigantically tall. It's going to be kind of a flattened round face rather than a tall oval face skull. So it's not going to be like, it's not going like way up, way into the sky. Although technically, I guess I could do that as long as I have the platforms down and everything. But as you can see, like this is kind of the entrance to the nose. Like, how can I point? I can't really point, but I'm just kind of looking that direction. Yeah, I think I definitely want to make these teeth a little bit bigger. I'm going to hang them down an extra block or an extra wall. Stop. Now rotate. Okay, now how many blocks up? I think I need to go up 2. Oh, I just pushed E. I'm so glad I'm on my platform bird and not my other bird, because I would have just fallen down and that'd be so lame. I would have died. Alright. That's why I'm building with this big bird. In case you were wondering why I wasn't on a more maneuverable, easy bird, that is why. And plus it can carry a ton of inventory of weight of stuff that I've built. Like as you can see, I have a ton of stone pillars here, foundations, ceilings, roofs, walls. I have all that stuff here, and this bird can carry it for me, so it's great. Alright, so I'm going to do a little bit more work here, and we'll be back. Alright, we're back. It looks like I want to actually do some improvising here from my original design. Because if you'll notice the nose hole right there, it's kind of small, and I want to be able to fly birds in there. I don't think I'll be able to fly this bird in there, but definitely my other birds. The eyes are going to be a little bit bigger, so I won't have a problem flying in through the eye holes. But I think I want this nose hole a little bit bigger, so I'm going to move this stuff up, these 3 little cubes up. And the trick to doing that, though, is I have to put the ceilings on first, or the roofs. Otherwise, when I break that stuff underneath, that will actually like disconnect everything that I don't want disconnected. Did I put that on correctly? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to put this wall up first. I should actually land there and break all this stuff first. But if I put this here and then I put the roofs on, I should be able to break the stuff underneath without affecting, as long as these walls are not attached to the 3 blocks that I'm going to be breaking. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm a little worried about that, so why don't I land here, if I can, with this gigantic beast of a bird. My gosh, this thing's huge. And let's see. So I want to break this one. Hopefully the whole world didn't fall off. I don't know. I don't know if the things I didn't want to fall off fell off. But I need to put... oh, that's weird. So I can put... Hang on. I want a wall there, wall there. How many... Where am I? There. I want another ceiling here, another ceiling here, and then I can break this thing. Thatch ceiling. Hopefully it's the correct one. I want to break the wrong one. Okay, so that did break. Yeah, Yeah, okay, that's okay. That's that wall attached to this is what I wanted broken also. So that just saves me a little work. And let's get back on the bird here. And looks like I should be able to fly this bird actually through that hole now, which is pretty cool. But actually that won't be the case because I'm putting walls in front of it now too. So now what I need to do, I need to take a wall here. Oh, almost placed that in the wrong place. Yeah, I'm going to have to scoot back. Hold on there, people. Hang on. I have done... this is like race car driving. I've done 100 laps circling around trying to get the blocks, getting in the place where I can place a block. There. That's where I want it. So I want it there. Come on. Come on. Okay, another circle. Alright, we're back. I needed to place some walls here, and hopefully I can get... Stop! Okay. So let's see how tall... Let's see, I think I need to build this up like 5 blocks tall. And I probably... Oh! Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5. Alright. Okay, so that is going to be like the bridge between the eyes, you know, like right above the nose. I don't know what you call that. You know, like in between the eyes, the forehead kind of thing. So you can see how tall the eyes are going to be. They're going to be pretty cool, and totally, this is going to be like a great way we can fly our birds home through the eyes. It's going to be pretty cool. Hopefully, you know, I noticed that Argentavis came down from the mountain and came down here. I don't know if they'll come this far out, like to the front of the skull here. I don't think they'll come down this far. But what I can do inside the eyes, I can actually put some gates, you know, some giant gates, and paint them like a dark color so they're not visible. And that way, like, we can fly in and we can actually open up a gate, or we can keep it closed, you know, to be safe, like when we're logged off and going to sleep, and just leave them open when we're here. I don't think it'll be that, you know, unsafe, but, you know, I'm just thinking of security precautions. You know, whether we'll need them or not, we'll see, but just trying to keep that in the plans, because you never know what can happen here. Obviously, I think what else I'm going to do on these 2 little corridors, the exits, those fill up with animals sometimes. I've even seen an alpha raptor over there. So I may build another wall, like a behemoth gate, a little bit outside of these gates right here, that one and that one. And I can use those as breeding pens also. So there's a lot of... This base is just going to be really cool. I can't wait. There's so much stuff we can do with it. Oh, got it. Nice. Okay, here we go. Build it up. Build it up. There we go. Alright, this thing is coming together. We are about... I can't believe we're already about to do the eyes. You know, I haven't really been... this hasn't taken too long. I mean, I've been here maybe an hour... little longer than an hour. I don't know, but I've been, you know, messing around. Oh, I didn't mean to put that there. 1 more waste... 2 more wasted walls. What the heck? By the way, make sure you guys are subscribed. I don't know if, you know, I am getting a lot of new subscribers that are just Ark viewers, you know, aside from my normal Minecraft kind of following. So if you're not subscribed and you see this video, make sure you subscribe, because I put out Ark videos pretty much all week. Not every day, but at least like three or more a week. Of course, if you enjoy the video, thumb it up. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's see, and I guess I probably need a wall hanging down there below that thing as well, right? So like right, too close. Yep. Man, this air brake thing, sometimes... There we go. Thank you, rain, for going away. It's much more peaceful without the rain. Though it does help when you're thirsty, I guess. Alright, so we've got that. I am going to need walls like on the outside here. By the way, the diagram I made, it was kind of based off the the Minecraft skull. I'll show a picture of it, and I've kind of like, oh, what am I doing here? Oh, I guess I had some materials. I was crafting new walls. I don't need to craft new ones. I have walls here, but there we go. There, and then the next row of blocks is actually going to be back a little bit. So I'm gonna put a wall up here behind. Oh wait, that's not a wall. Let's see. I need a wall up behind those 5 blocks. And then I need to, let's see, put a ceiling up behind them as well. Let's see, swap that right there. Okay, that's what I want. I want a wall there. Okay. Make sure everything is attaching the correct direction. And while I'm here, I may as well put a ceiling so you can see what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's what I want right there. Get over there. What are you trying to attach to? A pillar? Something? Yeah, it must be. There must be a pillar or something below. I don't know what it's trying to snap to. But I'll circle around and just hook it to the side of that other ceiling or roof, whatever. There we go. And let's get another one. Whoops, that's this wall. We want it right. Let's see, is my gamma up? Huh, yeah, it was, I guess. Okay, there. We want a wall. Do we want a wall down on the side here? Alright, we're back, and things are looking pretty darn good, I would say. Let's see. No major problems. So far, if you look down at the mouth, there's a few platforms and stuff that I had to place, and over on the left side, we were actually too close to this mountain, and it wouldn't let me place another thatch roof on top of the pillar. But what I did is I took the thatch roof that we already had on top of that pillar, put the stone ceiling on top of that, which is what we were going to do anyway, and then I was able to place another ceiling behind it where I wasn't able to place the thatch roof. So so under that second stone ceiling right there, you can see there's no thatch roof because it wasn't able to be placed, but then the ceilings you can connect to each other. Sometimes, you know, there's just enough room to place the ceiling right there, but not the thatch roof, which is slightly lower. And the reason I needed to do that, man, sorry if I'm babbling, is because I needed to place these blocks right here where my beak is, which were out above, I guess, above air. There was no foundation on the ground way below it. And that is kind of like the outline of the eye. I was able to do the one on the other side more easily because there's a lot more space. I guess I could have built the skull slightly to the right. But anyway, I've got the right eye outline done, and now that I've placed all that stuff on the ground below, I'll be able to place the left eye outline, which, I mean, it's the right eye of the skull, but it's on our left. Anyway, you get the picture. So looks like it's getting foggy, so I'm going to cut the recording, and I'll be back in a little bit. Alright people, we're back, and I have pretty much the outline of the face. Pretty much, you know, pretty much that part is done. Now the rest of the exciting stuff is going to be building the levels out. So we're gonna have a ground level down there. We're gonna have a nose level, which both these might not be complete floors. Like they might just be a platform where you can fly in and then ramp down or ramp up. Like I might have a ramp up to the platform where the eyes are. So let's see. Let's say we flew in through the eyes. There was a platform up here. That lower one could be ramped up to here, or they could all go down to the same level. Who knows? We're going to build that back here. The whole skull is going to be, you know, the rest of it is going to be fairly easy to build. Just going to be some kind of circular shaped things, you know, trying to make the skull look round and domed and all of that. But, you know, given the Minecraft building, building a rounded edge with square pieces is not too difficult these days. So that is it for now. So this will basically be part 1 of the giant skull house, or the giant skull base building. I'm going to do probably a little work off camera in between now and next episode, just to speed things along. I've got to craft a bunch of new stuff, and I may also start replacing a lot of these blocks with stone as well, because I'm pretty happy with the facade. Everything looks good. Like I don't foresee having to change much, at least on the front side. So we are pretty much getting ready. We are getting ready to build out this base. It is going to be so awesome. I can't wait. So anyway, once again, make sure you're subscribed and thumb up the video if you liked it. I would appreciate it, and we'll see everybody next time.